Good day now. I'm going to talk to you guys about how mothers mislead their sons because I feel this would be a good topic to touch on right quick. Uh, Mothers mislead their sons by not being honest and not being direct with them. A lot of mothers, they tell their sons to be a gentleman, to be a good man. A lot of mothers, they try to groom their sons to be the man that they wouldn't even want to sleep with. Um, this is something that it really irks me. And you got some mothers who probably are honest with their children, but for the record, most mothers lie to their children. Most mothers are very dishonest with their kids. They're just not honest about anything. And it's really sad. Um, I don't know what to say about a lot of these mothers nowadays. As a parent, it is your job to steer your children in the right direction. But the thing that pisses me off is you have a lot of moms who raise their sons to be, an outcast. As a mother, you should be telling your son how women are. You know women are shallow. You know women care about looks. They care about status. They all about money. As a mother, you need to be telling your son these types of things. You don't need to be telling your son, be a man of God and all of this old foolishness. Telling your son to be a man that doesn't even matter in the eyes of women. Like, mothers, they know how women are. They just want to protect female nature. A lot of mothers, they know these women are shallow. They know these women are narcissistic. They know these women are all about money, status, and looks. But mothers need to be telling their children this. But the thing that bothers me is how dishonest a lot of mothers are. Mothers, they're just not honest people. And if you have a son, you should be telling him how women truly are, how treacherous women are. That's really your job. This is why it's so imperative for fathers to be in the picture, because dads are always honest. Dads will always say the things that mom won't say. The stuff that mama won't say, daddy gonna say it. And that's why I have the utmost respect for my father, because he's always tried to steer me in the right direction. He's always been honest and direct with me about things. A lot of mothers, for some unforeseen reason, they just love to lie to their children. They love to just tell their sons nothing but lies. And if you know that women are all about looks, they're all about status and money, you should be telling your son that. You should be telling your son this. But women, they don't want to expose their real nature, so they have to lie. Just like for years, I was walking around green thinking that women cared about personality, thinking that women cared about who you are as a man. Women don't even care about who you are as a man. If you don't look good and you don't have big money, you're not famous, you're nothing to women. That's what I had to realize. As a man, if you don't look good, if you're not famous, if you're not loaded with no big money, you're nothing to women. And that's the honest to God truth. But see, mothers won't expose female nature. And it goes back to women wanting to paint themselves to be these perfect people. But this is why fathers definitely need to be in the picture. Because one thing I will say about a father will never lie to their children. Mothers, they mislead their children all the time, which is sad. If you're a parent and you're misleading your children, you didn't deserve to be a parent. You should have just stayed single. And you got a lot of these mothers who are really not qualified to be mothers. They're really not qualified to be mothers, but I don't want to go there. A lot of these mothers are not qualified at all. I was walking around believing lies all these years, believing that women cared about your character. They cared about your personality. No, they don't. But see, this is stuff that my mother should have told me because she's a woman herself. But that's why I give all the praise and I give all the recognition to my dad, because he's the one person in my life who always kept it real. My dad was the one always encouraging me to get a career. You see why fathers need to be in the children's life? Because these mothers, unfortunately, these mothers, they do not have an idea of what they're doing when it comes to raising children. A lot of, and I hate to be, picky or whatever. I hate to be judgmental, but these mothers, when it comes to raising these kids, a lot of them do not have any idea what they're doing when it comes to these children. And this is why, and I'm going to say it again, dads need to be in the household. Because a father, he's going to raise the kids to where the way they're supposed to be. A father's going to give the kids the knowledge and wisdom that they need. These mothers, I just don't know what to say. And I'm not here to bash mothers, but I have some feelings towards my mom because she always lied to me about stuff. She was never honest. She was never direct like my father. Dad always kept it real. Dad never lied about anything. And, it's just unfortunate that you had these mothers raising their sons to be men that they wouldn't even want to date or sleep with themselves. It's really sad and pitiful when you think about it. But let me know how you guys feel about this. If you can relate, to what I'm saying, or, where I'm coming from. Because I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys, your mother gaslit you. Your mother probably told you, to be this good man, just telling you all these lies that were not true about women. And this is why I say it's very sad and unfortunate, because a lot of guys are misinformed about women and how they really operate. Because once you understand the nature of a thing, then you know how to deal with it. But a lot of these mothers, they would never tell their sons the real brutal nature of females because they want to protect themselves. And a lot of mothers were the same narcissistic women in their younger days. That's why they won't tell their sons how women really get down. That's why they won't tell their sons how women really operate and how shallow and narcissistic these women are. And this is the reason to why you got a lot of guys who, unfortunately, are not going to be able to have a wife. They're not going to be able to have children because of how shallow women are. It's crazy. For years, I didn't even think looks mattered to women. I literally believed that women cared about your character. I literally believed that women cared about your personality. It's a total lie. None of that matters at all when it comes to these women. But you guys leave your comments. Let me know what you think. I'm sure you guys had mothers that misled you as well. But I'll see you guys soon. Have a good weekend.